Okay, I just turned on the camera. I figured at this point it'll give you a little bit of a flight time heading out to the area to set up what we're doing today. And I'll change our frequency here so we don't have them jabbering at us.
We're at 3,000 feet?
Yeah, just keep on going. We're just going to fly whatever altitude we end up out there is fine. The floor of the Bravo is 8,000 feet, so we have plenty of altitude. Typically when we get out there, we're between 5,000 and 6,000 feet. And then we're going to use altitude up spinning, so we might as well just keep on climbing until we get there. How does the airplane feel to you?
It feels very, it feels good. It feels very,
different.
it moves very quickly and it's very responsive, that's the word.
She's an unstable lady.
Yes.
You got to know how to treat her and tell her what to do. She needs guidance. She doesn't fly straight and level on her own. The thing is, you're used to flying an airplane that is engineered to kind of fly itself. And so it knows how to behave as a straight and level airplane. And when you try to do something wrong, it'll try to fix it. This airplane assumes you know what you're doing. It doesn't try to fix anything. If you say roll upside down, it says yes please, okay. When you do a commercial license, if you do a commercial license, you'll study about positive, neutral, and negative static and dynamic stability. The airplanes that you're used to flying have a positive stability. And so that is to say, if you're cruising straight level and you bump the controls forward momentarily, the airplane will try to come back to that neutral, straight level flying that you were at previous to you upsetting the controls. This aircraft, as opposed to those positive stabilities, is neutral or negative, meaning that when you upset it from equilibrium, it will either continue in that area that you offset it to, or it'll say, oh, you want to go nose down, or go nose down even further. And so it's not trying to fight you at all.
I see.
So as you do the controls here, keep in mind there's less turning tendencies, but usually when you're making an aileron input to the left or the right, you have to either add some rudder with it or at least come off the rudder you had on.
Yes, I've noticed that. Yes.
So the aerobatics we do are over the ocean over here, and so we're almost there now, and we are at our 5,300 feet climbing. We'll just continue up just a few more hundred feet here, and then I think what we'll do is we'll start off just letting you feel the airplane at some different airspeeds, and then we'll go into some spins after that. So I have the traffic on my phone. I have an ADS-B in receiver, so we're going to look around for airplanes, but I have them on here as well. I know there's a guy 3 miles off to our left behind us, 1,800 below us. No factor for us. I wouldn't do what I do if this technology didn't exist and the airspace was this crowded, just because we're losing 1,500 feet in a matter of seconds, right?
Right.
Or climbing 1,000 feet. And that's not what people are used to doing here. So, all right, let the nose come down, and we'll level off here around like 5,900 feet or so that we're at, okay? And we're going to leave the power here. I'm going to bring the nose down, trim a little bit, and we'll let the airspeed come up a little bit. I think I'll pull the power back just a hair. Feel your rudder, look at your butt. So go ahead and make a left turn here.
Clear left, clear straight, clear.
And so you can feel, just let the nose come down a little bit. There you go, good. So you can just feel what, like, you know, normal kind of cruise flight feels like in the controls, okay? A little bit more left rudder. You feel how you just have to breathe on it?
Yes.
And your butt goes from feeling off kilter to perfectly centered, you know? So come back to the right. So as you're doing that, just breathe on the right pedal. Good. Feel that? So you're staying perfectly coordinated. And so that's at a kind of a slower end cruise speed there, okay? So try to hold this altitude. I'm going to bring the power back, okay? We'll bring the power back here. It's easier to talk with that too. So 17, 18 inches of mercury power here, manifold pressure. So the airspeed's going to come on back. Keep the nose up just a hair. I got some trim here. If you ever need trimmed up, let me know to get nose up or nose down trim.
Yeah, it's nice and light.
And so now we are slowing down to like 100 miles an hour. So now you're at your like Cessna cruise speed. And you'll feel the airplane behaves totally differently. As far as the controls feel, it's not as sensitive, it's kind of mushy, right? And so go ahead and make a right turn with that. You can feel how it feels quite a bit more docile, just going 20 miles an hour slower. And then the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to bring the power back a little bit more. And we're going to maintain our altitude here. So now we're down to 90. Part of that's because we're returning. And now like 85. So now you're going to really feel like the airplane's in slow flight. Okay? Now the stall is at 65 in this aircraft, but it's not like your normal Cessna stall. It comes on suddenly.
Wow.
Okay? And so the thing is about it also, between 65 and 85, the controls, you know, feel pretty similar, you know? It really seems to me like it stalls above 65. So you're at 80 right now. So I'm just now, you don't have the stall warning in the front, but I have it in the back, so it's flickering. So go ahead and pull back a little harder on the stick. We're starting to lose altitude. So now we're down at 75 miles an hour. The stall warning horn is not even flashing, it's just solid red. You feel how it wants to go spinning off to the left there?
Wow, that was
Go ahead and pull the nose up. Don't let it descend. Keep the nose up. Use right rudder and keep the nose up. Pull back straight.
wow.
So see, we're just going to fly the airplane. I'm going to help you here. We're just going to fly the airplane just on edge of stall. So here we are at stall. Okay, it's trying to spin. And we're going to keep it from spinning, not with the stick, just with the rudder.
God.
This is called a falling leaf. Okay, the airplane wants to spin, and we're just keeping it in a stall, but not a spin by staying on the rudders. Now, a Cessna, you don't have to dance on them this much to do it. To recover, just let the nose come down a little bit and add some power, and it'll come right out of it.
Wow.
Right, you have the aircraft all on your own.
Okay.
And just keep us, like, let the nose come down. We'll keep us like 100 miles an hour.
All right.
So that's letting you feel the aircraft.
That was a unique feeling.
You know, it wants to spin. We're not letting it spin. Go ahead and come around to the right, head back towards the land. Keep the nose up a little bit. Good, right in there. And so that's feeling the airplane just on the edge of going into a spin. Now you can do that in a Cessna, and it's very easy. The airplane is not hard to keep from spinning. And I also tell people that if you were landing like in a bunch of redwood trees, landing in a full stalled condition, mushing along, is a lot more survivable than coming in at your best glide and hitting all those redwood trees, right? So when you learn to fly an aircraft at the edges of controllability, you end up being a safer pilot for those rare situations where you really need it. You know how to control the airplane when it's on the verge of going out of control, you know? You've attuned your butt to those sensations. All right, did you want to experience a spin?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and come on the controls here with you, and we'll do it together.
Okay. All right.
You okay?
I was gonna say you have the controls.
No, you're just stay on with me.
Okay.
Just stay on with me. So we're at 5,700 feet. We're good with traffic. No traffic around right now. I'll call another no. Palisades traffic, red and white pits biplane off coast of Trump Golf Course, 5,500 doing spins, Palisades. So we're going to go ahead and hold the nose up. We're going to let the power come back here. Power's coming back. We're totally at idle. Stick coming back, stick coming back. Now we're going to go full rudder deflection. Loosen up on your rudders there. Full rudder deflection, full back stick. We're going to go opposite rudder, forward on the stick to break the stall. We're going to neutralize the rudders. We're going to bring in the power, and we're going to pull out of the dive and recover from the spin.
Wow.
How you feeling?
Fucking fantastic. Sorry for the language.
No, see, that's what I was telling you about with, the reactions of people having them on video and the voice will be fun for the viewers,
Yeah.
All right, you have the airplane. Go ahead and just turn us around and talk to me. Tell me how you're feeling with everything. You're feeling good?
Yes, I'm feeling good. What? Keep it at 100?
Yeah. And we'll just go ahead and turn back, paralleling the coastline, and then I'm going to show you. You saw how easy that went into the left spin? It went into the spin to the left really easy, didn't it?
Yes.
So I'm going to show you how it is going into a right-handed spin now, okay?
Okay.
And so the left-hand spin is using those left-turning tendencies, right? And so the airplane naturally wants to spin to the left, okay?